name is Lee McLeod, and I'm the lead pastor of church development for the Oregon Ministry Network. And joining me today, I have Junior Childers and Doug Farrington. We're going to talk to both of them in a minute, and we want to talk to you about church building projects here in the state of Oregon. You know, we have 190 some churches across the state of Oregon. Most of those churches have buildings. Some of them need to be remodeled, some of them need to be updated, some of them need to be built from the ground up, particularly in the case of church plants and so forth. And Junior Childers has been helping us with those projects for how long now, Junior?
We've been with it for about 2 years now.
2 years. And what exactly do you do for churches?
Well, what we do is we have the opportunity to go out and work with the Oregon Ministry Network and the pastors of the churches, and we build, we remodel. We have been building churches from the ground up, as well as working on parsonages for the pastors.
So any size church?
Any size church, it doesn't matter what size the church is.
Any Assembly of God church across the state of Oregon is eligible for your help?
Yes,
Yeah.
Church or parsonage, any
Yeah.
Assemblies of God property.
Fantastic. Thank you, by the way, for
Yes.
doing such a great job. In addition to working with the Oregon Ministry Network as our project team leader, you also work with U.S. Missions MAPS RV worker, and you're a missionary associate with U.S. MAPS. Is that correct?
That is correct. The U.S. MAPS name has changed, though. We are now Church Mobilization.
Okay, so church mobilization. Specifically, you're working with RV and team members. Nothing has changed in function, just a name change.
Just the name change, yes.
So now when they see U.S. Maps, they may not see U.S. Maps in the future. They're going to see this new title. Is
Yes.
that correct?
Yep, that's
Okay,
correct.
good. And we have Doug Farrington with us, and some of you will recognize Doug's name because unfortunately the church in Blue River in the recent fires was lost and burned, as well as Doug's home, and they lost everything, and that's a whole tragic story that we'd love to talk about, but for the sake of this video, what I want to talk about is what happened before that, because Doug had Junior and his team up there. They did a project for them, and Doug and I had a conversation before the fires, and Doug said, man, they just came in and blessed us. He told us what happened up there, and I want him to tell you about that. Tell us what happened there.
Well, we were in the middle of a guest house project for the purpose of bringing pastors for healing and restoration, and beautiful cabin. And we were just looking at the money that we had left, and it wasn't looking like we had enough. And I encountered Junior, and he explained to me what they do. Told me about as much as a 60% savings. And so we looked at that, and they came and finished the project for us. We had a $150,000 project. We were anticipating that to be the value that we got done for $90,000, and but we didn't have the $90,000 when Junior came. We were about $40,000 short, and so not only did they help us finish the project, but we were able to actually do some fundraising while they were there. We sat on the porch, did a video like this, and I sent it out to 3 potential donors, and by the end of the week had $40,000, and so that finished the project.
My goodness,
Yeah.
$40,000. Yeah, Junior, maybe we all need to make a video with you. That sounds great.
And in addition, I went on vacation while they worked, and he preached for me.
Oh, double blessing. Well, you know, Junior's been a construction worker, contractor. He's been a pastor. He's an ordained minister with the Assemblies of God here in the state of Oregon, pastored churches. You come with this vast experience in your resume, and you're able to leverage all of that. You know, yesterday I was with Junior, and he was working on a project in Staten, and the total cabinets for this project was going to be about $28,000 for the kitchen and a couple of bathrooms. And by the time he worked his magic and worked with some of the people, in just a short amount of time, it went from $28,000 to $13,000. $15,000 savings for the church in Staten. That was yesterday.
Yeah.
And so these are the kinds of things you bring to the team, and it's amazing. And we want to say thank you.
Yeah.
But you talked about rallying a team. You talked about RV workers. You talked about mobilizing all of these people. How does that work? Can somebody get involved? What does that look like?
Actually, anyone can get involved. There's 2 areas, Lee, that I am looking for help. Number one is RVers. That's a volunteer who volunteers their time to go out and help us. We have several that travel with us all over the state of Oregon. And if that's something that you want to do, you can get a hold of myself or the district or network office and make that happen.
So these are lay people in the church primarily, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, no, and they don't have to have any experience whatsoever to come and help. The other area is church teams, something that we're going to really be trying to push. We'd love for our churches to get involved, to go and bless other churches. And that's what a church team does. A pastor can get a group of men, women, teenagers together in the church and take them out and help another church somewhere just by getting a hold of me. I'll put the project together for them, get them the paperwork that they need, and we can make that happen.
And one of the reasons we're pushing that piece is we want to make sure that liability issues are covered. We want to make sure that lead pastor that brings the team, we want to make sure that he doesn't have to worry about liability issues and all of that. And the church mobilization on a national level, and what you do here as a missionary associate for them here in the state of Oregon, that provides a system by which we can get all of this accomplished, we think, better than we could in the past. You know, we're called the Oregon Ministry Network, and that's because we think as a network we can do more together than we can do on our own, for sure.
Absolutely.
If you'd like to help out Junior, both in personal finances or church projects, or you have a project, or you have any questions at all, you can go to our website and we can show you where it's at there on the website, or you can contact my office, talk with my assistant Valerie. We'll make sure that get you in contact with Junior and what's going on. So just a fantastic ministry that we're excited about. It's another way that all of us can work together and get a lot accomplished here in the state of Oregon.
Yep.